All right, Pious Muslim, how you doing, man? Would you like to give it a try? $2,200 on the line.
You got $2,200.
Well, the funny thing is, bro, I actually came up here to talk about your other point, but you changed it after I had already requested.
Well, hey, you know what? If you want to touch on that, you're more than welcome, bro.
Quran in the Bible. Go ahead.
No, so you said that the Quran was mentioned in the Bible.
That's what the Quran says, brother.
It was.
Okay, where?
Hang on, give me a second, man. And I can prove that Jesus was a Muslim too.
Oh yeah, I'll let you stay as long as you want, brother.
Did he? Did he submit his will to do the will of God?
Which God?
Oh, that's beautiful.
The one true God.
Who's that?
Who's that? Yeah.
The one according to Jesus, he said the Father was the one true God.
Oh, say it again.
According to Jesus, he said the Father was the one true God.
Okay, now can you show me in the Quran where it says Allah is the Father of Jesus?
I didn't say he was.
No, hold on. No. Don't change the subject. Don't tempt it. You just said Jesus said. So you're talking over me. You just said. Jesus said the Father is the only true God. So I want to show me in the Quran that Allah is the Father. Show that to me.
We're talking about the Bible, though.
No, we're talking of Jesus as a Muslim. And if he's a Muslim, that means his belief about God will be the same as your belief about Allah in the Quran. So show me where it says Allah is the Father, especially the Father of Jesus. Very simple.
I don't gotta go to my book when I can do it from yours.
Give me 1 second, fellas. I gotta. I'm about to restart this.
Are you there? Okay. Let's try this again. My Bible shows the only true God is the Father, which means all of the Quran is a false God. You're trying to prove that Jesus is a Muslim. When you went to Jesus saying the Father is the only true God, that means in my Bible, the God whom Jesus pointed to is the Father, which means that all of the Quran is Satan because he's not the Father. So you sure you want to stick with the Bible? Because you just destroyed Islam.
I didn't destroy nothing.
Okay, can you show me in the Quran where Allah is the Father of Jesus and your Father? Then it'll be the same God. Show it to me.
Man, look, bro. Y'all have to do something about that lag. Y'all keep zooming in and out, bro.
Go ahead.
All right, one more time. When you quote the Bible where Jesus says the Father is the only true God, that's proof that the Quran is a lie and he can't be a Muslim because you're trying to prove he's a Muslim. Let me repeat why. Because if the Father is the only true God, and yet the Quran says Allah is not the Father, that means the Father that Jesus preached is not your Allah of the Quran. Allah is Satan. So I want you now to prove to me that the Father that Jesus glorified in the Bible is your Allah of the Quran by showing me where Allah is your Father and Jesus is Father and the Father of the Ummah.
I'll make it simple for you. Did Allah create everything?
No, he didn't. That's our point. According to Jesus, Allah is a fake God. What are you not getting? Can you show me that Allah of the Quran is the God that Jesus came to do his will according to the Bible that you cited? I'm still waiting.
No, because you asked me what you said the God of the Quran was false. I said, okay, in the Quran, is God the creator of everything? Yes or no?
He's not the Father of Jesus, so he's a fake God. He created nothing.
I didn't ask you about.
No, I'm answering you. No, he didn't. He didn't create anything because Allah of the Quran is a fake God.
Okay, then that don't make sense, bro. You're making a logical argument. You asked me to pull
it actually makes perfect sense because you're trying to use my Bible to prove Jesus is a Muslim, and my Bible shows your Quran is a lie.
So and then you won't let me from the Quran, bro. You's a goof.
All right, so Pius, listen. So remember when you was like, didn't Jesus submit his will to God? We asked you, which God? You said he submitted to the Father.
The one true God.
Right? Yeah, so the one true God is the Father according to Jesus, right?
That's fine.
Okay. So now this is where Sam is like trying to, have you focus on. When Jesus says that his Father is the true God, is Allah the Father of Jesus?
Not in the sense you're speaking of, no.
What do you say?
Okay, not in the sense that you're speaking of.
Okay, excellent. Wait a minute now. Here's a follow-up question because that same Father is the Father of all believers in Jesus. So is Allah your Father?
He's the Father of creation, yes.
No, I didn't want to ask you. And you went against the Quran. The Quran says he's a father to no one. Is Allah your Father?
Father to me, I say he's the Father of creation.
Give me the verse in the Quran where it says Allah is the Father of all creation. Give me the ayah.
Okay, hang on.
Now, guys, he said Jesus is a Muslim because he did the will of God. All right, let's see. You're going to have to put a colon. Matthew 7, 21, 23. Listen to who this God is. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father. The one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. On that day, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name and cast out demons in your name and do many? And I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. Now, I just want to make sure you caught it. Whoever does the will of my, oh, my brother, I'm not done yet. Hold on. The will of my Father?
My Father.
Okay, now what does Jesus say in John 6:38-40?
He tells us what the will is.
Okay, now John 6:38-40, watch here.
Mhm.
For I have come down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him who sent me. Now, who is that? And this is the will of him who sent me. Can you listen at least to the verses so you can refute me? That I should lose nothing of all that he's given me, but raise it up on the last day. For this is the will of my Father. The will of my Father, that everyone who looks on the Son and believes in him should have eternal life. Now raise him up on the last day. So, the Son. Now, my challenge is simple. Since the God that Jesus submits to is his Father, is Allah the Father of Jesus.
What does John 17:3 say?
That's even worse for you. Okay, go to John 17. Okay, that's going to be the janazah for the Quran. Hold on, you said John 17, right? Okay, now let's read verses 1-3. Okay, watch here, guys. He went to John 17. You got to do a colon because that was
John 17:3, bro.
You know, we're going to read 1 and 2, bro, because 17 doesn't begin in 3, bro. Calm down, don't run. When Jesus had spoken these words, John 17 verses 1-3, we're going to read all 35. He lifted up his eyes to heaven and said, Father. He didn't say Allahumma. Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son, that the Son may glorify you. Since you have given him authority over all flesh, to give eternal life to all whom you have given him. Now, verse 3. And this is eternal life, that they know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. Now, before he answers, in the context, who's the only true God?
It looks like the Father sound.
And Jesus Christ is who?
The Son.
That the Father glorifies?
Yes.
So now show me in your Quran where Allah is the Father of Jesus and glorifies Jesus. Give me the ayah. We're waiting.
Okay, so when I first came up here, I said the person you call the Father is the one true God, the creator of everything. I then went on to say that in Aramaic, Jesus would have called God Elah. That was
you know, Aramaic is my mother tongue, right? I'm going to school you on Aramaic. Number one, my language is Aramaic. Now, let me educate you on how you try to pull a fast one on people because they don't know Aramaic. Okay, I'm going to speak Aramaic for you. I'm going to ask you to translate. Shkira shimmet alaha, babet maran ishum shicha, emshicha alahan paruqan burunit alaha. I just spoke Aramaic. Did you have any idea what I just said?
Allah.
Okay. Alaha. Now, let me give you a little education in Assyrian. The word Allah is not Allah. Let me give you a little education about even your Arabic. Allah comes from two terms, Ilah. Ilah in Arabic is the cognate of Allah. When you want to say the God in Aramaic, you say Alaha. Alaha, the definite article is at the end. Allah is not Allah. Allah is Ilah. Well, like when you say La Ilah. But secondly, that Allah is the Father of Jesus. So I'm going to ask you again, show me from the Quran where your Allah is the Father of Jesus. Give me the ayah.
No. Again, I didn't make that claim. Such a nice strawman.
Yeah, you're wasting time.
Does that refute my point about?
So you're going to prove that Jesus is a Muslim? We're still waiting.
So Fly, look. So where you got in trouble with this is the first thing that you said was that you said, didn't Jesus submit his will to the Father? So right there is where you got stuck because you're acknowledging that the Father is the God of Jesus, who he submits to. Oh, he ran away.
That's it.
Yep. So
yeah, but one thing, Muslims, do me a favor.
Ran away, guys. Muslims, got out of here.